We have firefighter. Firefighter is shoboshi. Engineer is gijutsusha. Gijutsusha. And then civil servant is komuin. Accountant is kaikeishi. And then teacher is sensei. And then doctor is ishi. So, I have a question kasi meron tayong nabanggit na doctor and lawyer dun sa una natin discussion. So, at paano ba natin sila tatawagin? Ishi ba or bengoshi? Pag nakita natin sila? Paano nga natin sila i-address? Nalimutan na?
San.
Ano yon?
San.
Isa pa, yung isa pa. Nandyan din ang sagot.
Sensei.
That's correct, sensei. Okay, 'di ba? Pag tatawagin natin sila sensei, pero pag pag-uusapan natin na ang doktor at bengoshi, ayan, ishi tsaka si bengoshi na ang gagamitin. Okay? So we also have the Japanese nouns for family members. So it's useful to know the Japanese nouns and vocabulary related to family members when you introduce yourself and describe your family to someone. So we have here the family. Family is kazoku. Mother is haha or okasan, pero mas ginagamit natin si okasan. Okay? And then we have the father, chichi or otosan, pero mas ginagamit natin si otosan. Okay? And then parent is oya. Okay. Next, daughter is musume. Son is musuko. Grandma is sobo or grandpa is sofu. Pero guys, mas ginagamit natin si grandma as obasan. Or obachan. Ay, sorry, obachan.
Feels real. Why the military developed the training program for soldiers to shoot, stab, and strangle each other.
Obachan. Guys, ito ha. And then, for grandpa naman, oji-san.
5 minutes.
Or oji-chan.
Training their mind functions.
And baka nagwo-wonder na rin kayo, bakit kayo walang tita or tito? Kasi ito rin po yung ginagamit natin. Obasan, iba lang ang pronunciation, obasan. And then for tito is ojisan. Kanina, grandma is obasan, mas mahaba siya. At saka yung I, mas mahaba. Pero sa tito or tita, magiging obasan or ojisan. Okay, so please, pakisulat po ito. I'll give you 1 minute.
You can literally talk to myself. Describe his relationship. So, creating something secure like a bank vault or a jail mind automatically fills it with information it's trying to protect. You understand?
Then they break in and steal it. I guess I thought that the dream space would be on more visual, but it's more about the feeling. My question is, what happens when you start messing with your business?
For the school essentials. So the Japanese school system consists of elementary school, middle school, high school, and higher education such as university and vocational school. Compulsory education is 6 years of the elementary school and 3 years for middle schools, and both are free. So here are the most common noun in Japanese related to school. So we have here the elementary school as shogakko. Shogakko. Middle school is chugakko. I'm sorry guys, this is chugakko. Okay. And then we have high school, koko. Koko. Guys, eto ha, tingnan niyo yung hiragana, kou ang spelling niyan ha. And then be careful with the pronunciation. You can't say koko kapag sasabihin niyo ay high school kasi koko is here or dito. No, here. So it is koko, koko. Okay? And then we have the college or the university, daigaku. And then student is seito or gakusei, pero mas ginagamit natin si gakusei. So since you are all college student, how to say college student? This is dai gakusei. Yan, dai gakusei. So pakisulat po yan, baka lumabas sa exam. Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds. Okay, next is basic pronouns in Japanese. So personal pronoun, the Japanese language has a bulk of personal pronoun with different degree of politeness, though they are at a peripheral place in the language system. They are not frequently used. So moreover, there are some holes in the system of Japanese personal pronouns. It has no second person pronoun used to socially higher speakers and no third person pronoun for things and animals. So like yung ganito, eat. Wala tayong eat, no? So sa second personal pronoun naman, hindi katulad natin, meron tayo yung mga kayo po, sa inyo po. No, yung mga sa inyo or inyo wala. So we have the first personal pronoun, we have the watakushi. This is the most polite form. Okay? Watakushi is used by both men and women. The most polite pronoun addresses in the speaker's outgroup and socially higher or equal and frequently used in official conversation. But then, I think this may na-comment ba or nagtaas ng kamay?
Napindot po, sorry.
Okay po. Okay, so frequently, this is not just a common word to say I or the first personal pronoun. Much better, ginagamit ito sa mga socially higher position. Okay? So for example, boss mo, manager mo, teacher mo, ganyan. But we have here the common or the general personal pronoun which is the watashi. Ito yung mas ginagamit. But take note ha guys, when the younger male or younger female ang gumamit nitong watashi, it can express politeness, no? Almost the same as the watakushi kapag sila yung nagsabi ng watashi. For example, mga bata. And then watashi is tending to become the neutral female pronoun. Okay? And then we have the boku. Boku is a male pronoun. Formerly, it was rather familiar for the older male subsystem. Now it is used in almost every situation that doesn't imply expressively rude or polite attitude. But for me, if you're going to use this for the socially higher position, this will be expressively rude. No? Magiging rude siya kapag ginamit mo yan sa mga boss mo, sa mga teacher, ganyan. Okay? And although kapag gumamit nito ay sa mga familiar attitude like kunyari classmates, friends, no? It can be it doesn't imply if it is rude or polite attitude, no? So boku is tending to become neutral male pronoun. Yes, boku is ginagamit lang ng mga lalaki. And then atashi, we have the last one is atashi, female pronoun. Rarely used by younger male speaker. Familiar attitude and in the geisha speech. Do you remember what is geisha? Ano yung geishas nga? Geisha? Ano yung geisha? Nung matagal na panahon, ano yung ginagawa ng mga geishas? Ano ba ang ginagawa nila?
Ano po yun, ma'am? Parang ano po ba yun, ma'am? Yung po yung GRO ba yun?
Oo. It's a entertainer. Okay, yes, that's correct. Oo nga, tama. Kumbaga sa ngayon ay yung mga, I'm so sorry to say this, pero yung mga GRO, yung mga nagtatrabaho sa nightclub, no, to give some entertainment sa mga customers. Okay, it can be used in almost every situation. So bakit ba nasabi na ginagamit to ng mga geishas, or this is the geisha speech? Because Atashi is like the pabebe version here in the Philippines. Pabebe version of watashi. So for example, 'di ba kunyari kapag tayo medyo nagloloko tayo, like may pabebe version tayo na, ay ako ba? Or ako? Yung parang alam mo yung may sweet na may pabebe version. So that is the pabebe version of watashi. Okay? And then we have the jibun, pero jibun is mostly ginagamit siya like to say mine or my. Okay, so jibun. It is a military man's pronoun or used in official conversation. And then we have the second personal pronoun. We have the anata. Anata is the most polite form to say you or ikaw, no, anata. So it is a mostly female pronoun. Formerly, it was considered rather polite. Now it is tending to become familiar female pronoun. And in male speaker speech, it is become less polite and rarely used because of the kimi. So we will discuss that later. So used to be addressed to the husband. Kasi nga ito nga yung pinaka-polite version of saying you or ikaw. And then we have here the anta. Anta is a most female pronoun addressing in the speaker in group and socially lower or equal. Male subsystem or more familiar even root pronoun. Why? Kasi 'di ba for example here in the Philippines we have the pare. No, meron tayong tinatawag na pare. And then 'di ba meron din tayong tinatawag na pre. Pre, no? So that is the shortcut version of anata, no? Anta. So it can be rude sometimes. It depends on the context of your sentence. No, depende yon. Okay? And then kimi is a male pronoun. Addressing in the speakers in group, express familiar attitude lang po. So for example, sa mga friends and classmates lang ginagamit. And it is not used with lower family members. So for example, husband calling their wife. Okay, kimi. So if you're watching anime or J-drama, mas maririnig nyo siya sa mga leading man na tinatawag yung kanilang leading lady as kimi, or sa mga classmate, no, yung mga kimi, no. And then we have the omae. Omae is the rudest of all the second personal pronoun. No, used by both men and women, ruder than 1 to 3, and expressly superior, appropriate only in family, used with lower family members. And in order cases, show long social distance. So, if you're familiar with the TikTok na Omaiwa mo Shinderu, that is threat. No, threat yun. So, ibig sabihin kasi noon, patay ka na, parang patay ka. Okay, so when you heard the omae, no, may magsasabi man sa inyo na omae, be careful with that because it's either they are angry, threatening you, or hindi ka na ginagalang. Okay? So next is additional pronoun. So we have here the kare. Okay, pero pag nilagyan natin ng kare, she, that would be boyfriend. Okay? And then she or girlfriend is kanojo. So again, it depends on your context kung paano nyo ginawa yung sentence. Nag-refer ba kayo as she or nag-refer kayo as girlfriend? And then watashi is we, karera is they, minna is everyone. Okay? Next is basic adjectives in Japanese. So do you realize how many adjectives you use when you describe or express something, such as feeling, personality, weather conditions, and the size and color of things? So adjectives in Japanese are various and rich in expressions. So we have here describing the dimension, size, distance, and numbers. So first one is oki. Oki is big. Chisai is small. Hiroi is wide. Semai is narrow. Takai is tall. Pero pwede rin guys, ang takai is expensive. Expensive. No, it depends again sa context kung paano nyo gagamitin yung word na takai para maging expensive siya or magiging tall siya. Okay, next is hikui is short or low. Omoi is heavy. Karui is light. Light means hindi ilaw ha. Light na magaan. Okay. Chikai is close or it can be also near. And then we have toi, far, and oi is many. Oi is also pwede maging takusan, or ipay to say many. Okay. And then sukunai is, for me, this is means kulang. When we say few, I think mas okay yung sukoshi. Yan. And then we have, sige, sulat nyo muna. Okay, sulat nyo muna for, sige, 1 minute. Sulat nyo muna yan. Okay, next is basic verbs in Japanese. So you can get by saying a lot with a few verbs, especially the suru. So this verb means to do. So on its own. So kahit wala siyang kasama, it can be verb, no? So but it also combines with noun to mean to do blank. So for example, you can combine suru with noun like benkyo. Benkyo means to study. Benkyo is study. So to create to study, no, to study is i-add nyo lang si suru sa benkyo. So magiging benkyo suru. No, means to study. So it's a helpful, super helpful and versatile verb even if it's one of the two irregular verbs for conjugation. Okay? So basic Japanese verbs here, ito yung mga yon, no? Suru is to do, desu is to be or it is, naru is to become, there is for inanimate object and plants. For example, ketai aru. Ketai is cell phone, so you can say ketai aru. Ketai aru means meron kang cellphone. I have cell phone. Okay? Or there is cell phone. And iru is there is for living things like human and animal. So for example, si mother, no, si mommy, si okasan. Okasan iru. Ibig sabihin, dito, kunyari sa bahay, okasan iru, ibig sabihin, there is a mother. And then we have iu to say, iku is to go, dekiru is to be able to do or can do, to see is miru, okuru is to send, au is to meet, tsukuru is to make, tsukau is to use, taberu is to eat, and nomo. So, siguro familiar kayo sa word na nomo. Pre, tara, nomo tayo. Alam nyo ba dito nang galing yon? Nomo, nomo. So, although here in the Philippines, obviously, this nomo means drinking alcohol. No, mag-drink ka ng alcohol. Pero dito sa Japanese, no, when we say nomo, it is to drink something. So, for example, tubig man yan, soft drinks man yan, juice man yan, or anything. Okay? And then we have kairu as return home. Okay, so wait lang po, may pumapasok. Okay. So, and then we have the particle. So, take note of this, ha, guys. Look at the wa. No, it spells ha pero pag particle, it reads as wa. Okay, so follows the topic the speaker wants to talk about. So therefore, wa is often called topic marking particle. The topic is often the grammatical subject but can be anything, include the grammatical object and sometimes the verb. So it may also follow some other particles. So ang formation natin here is A wa, B des. A is B. No? So for example, watashi wa daigakusei desu. So watashi is the A, B is ayan, the daigakusei and then the particle. No. Watashi is the subject, no. So this is noun. Yeah, daigakusei desu. I am a college student. So as you can see, dito sa daigakusei wala naman kayo nakitang pero dito sa English, you can see the So it depends on the context talaga kung paano sabihin. Okay? Next, we have the particle wo. It marks the grammatical object of a sentence. It follows nouns and noun phrases. So for the formation, we have noun plus wo plus verb. So for example, watashi wa choko wo tabemasu. I eat chocolate. So here, no, this is the verb, this is the noun. So ano ba ang kinain? No, taberu is the verb eh. So ayan, kino-connect yung noun tsaka yung verb. Okay? So kunyari, inu wo arukimasu. So arukimasu is parang to walk, no? And then inu is dog. So para ilalakad nyo yung aso ninyo. Wo, ayan no. Ano yung ilalakad ninyo? E di yung inu. Okay. And then we have the mo. Ay, sorry guys. Erase ko muna ito lahat Okay, so we have the mo. Mo is a function as also or to in English. So for example, this one is the person 1 and then person 2. So for the formation, we have objective 1 wa, property 1 action 1 des. And then objective 2 mo, property 1 action 1 des. So for example, watashi wa daigakusei desu sabi ni Aina. Magkasama kayo ni Erika. Kasama kayo ni Erika. Daigakusei din siya. Kaya ang sasabihin niya is watashi mo daigakusei desu. I am also a college student. Yan si mo. Kapag kaparehas kayo ng sasabihin, kunyari sa restaurant, ice cream desu. Kunyari watashi wa ice cream desu. Kunyari ano yung dessert? Watashi wa ice cream desu. Ibig sabihin, ice cream yung gusto mo. So tas kunyari ikaw gusto mo rin na ice cream, watashi mo ice cream desu. So ibig sabihin parehas kayo. I am also ice cream. No, mag-order ka ng ice cream. I also order ice cream. Okay. So next we have the particle ga. So ga marks the grammatical subject of a sentence when it is first introduced to a conversation. So it can also be used to join sentences like the word but, though the ga is technically a different word. So the particle ga can also be used to emphasize a subject or distinguish it from others. So for example here, the Miyu-san ga okorimashita. Miyu-san is the one who got angry. So meron tayong particle ga dito, okorimashita is angry. So ine-emphasize natin, sino ba ang nagalit? Meron tayong question dyan. Sino ba ang nagalit? O di si Miyu-san. So dinidescribe niya kung sino yung nagalit. Okay? So yun yung ginagamit natin sa ga. May dinidescribe tayo. So usually, they are answering the question who, where, when. Yan yung mga sinasagot niyang questions kadalasan. Okay, sige please pakisulat. And then we have the particle to. So to is to join a noun together into an exhaustive list that function as a single noun. So it can be with or and. So formation is noun to noun. Yan, noun plus to plus noun. So for example, Niku to sakana ga suki desu. I like meat and fish. So, ayan siya. Pag i-connect natin yung noun, dalawang noun. So, ma'am, sensei, how about with? Paano nyo siya gagamitin? Yung particle to para as with. So, for example, ay na to ikimashita. So, this is to translate it, no? I went with Aina. So, nagamit natin si to as with. Aina to ikimashita. So, ganito naman siya. Wala tayong kinoconnect, pero may sinabi tayo with. Sino ang kasama mo or with? I went with Aina. Ayan si to. Okay? So, please write it down again. Ay, ano pala ako, naka-mute. Omo.
Wala din pong naka-share screen.
Hindi, natanggal ko na siya kasi tapos na ako. Kanina pa ako nagsasalita. Nasaan na ako? Nung nag-mute ako. Omo. Naka-mute pala ako. Nakataas yung mic ko. Hanggang saan niyo ako narinig?
Sa
Personality
particle
po.
po na to.
Particle na to. Doon ako nag-ano. Okay. Sige. Buti naman. Pero ito, narinig nyo na to.
Opo.
Okay. Sige. Buti naman. So, ang babalikan lang natin ay ito. Sorry, guys. Balikan lang natin to, ha? Okay. So, omoshiroi is for funny or interesting. Shitashi miyasui is of friendly. Otonashi is quiet or behave. Okay. And then, yasashi is amiable, thoughtful, pero mas ginagamit natin as kind. Yasashi. Pag sinabing yasashi, kind. Okay. And then, we have the adjective for food describing taste. We have amai for sweet. Shiyokarai is salty. Suppai is sour. Nigai is bitter. And then, so, meron din tayong word na karai. Karai means spicy. Okay. So, pakisulat yan, ha? Kasama po sa exam. Okay. Okay, so as I call your name, please say hi, okay? Sorry talaga guys, na-mute ko pala, naangat ko pala siya. Okay. So today is October 14. Alindogan San?
Hi.
RC Garisan?
Hi.
Bacalao San?